Hey guys, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing fine no matter where y'all are in the world. Me, I'm just thinking about some of the things that I've been watching on TV today. Yeah, guys, I watch YouTube as well. I'll be amazed at what people get away with saying in public these days and then think it's a bad idea and try to take it back, by resigning or whatever. Well, y'all, I'm just giving my opinions, and you can always say something in the comments on how you feel as well, Y'all, I saw this guy. I don't know how I ended up with 2 different earrings, y'all. But anyways, I saw this guy overseas, and he was talking about using birth control. But not birth control. He actually used the word abortion as a means to control climate change in the developing countries. I was just stumped, y'all. Of course, he resigned and took it back. But I was still stumped at why somebody would say that, as he didn't say it about his country, even though his country was the one creating all of the carbon deposits or whatever they call when you, the one using up everything that pollutes the environment. The developing countries actually contribute much less of a carbon footprint. Really. So it just seemed unfair. But I can recall when birth control really was something frowned upon worldwide. People used to like to have their families and think of having children as a blessing, and people would be so sad if they couldn't have children. So are children supposed to just be for the rich? I'm confused, y'all. I'm confused. Before I started talking, I actually started researching some of the things about abortions worldwide and birth control also. And it was so confusing, y'all, because women that you would think would actually be happy to be having the children, unfortunately, were being impregnated in horrible ways, y'all. And some not so horrible ways, because some actually said it was their body, their choice, and not their husband's choice on how many kids they could have. It's like maybe you just shouldn't have got married until you was ready to have children and talk about your family size before you said I do, But I guess you can't undo what has been done sometimes, as somebody I know once used to say. But y'all, is that the real answer to any solution? Doing the real final solution to someone? That just termination is the easy answer? It used to be birth control was actually a first avenue. I remember when I was young, we used to like sneak to the clinics, and I didn't even go to a clinic. I just researched in the library, because it was no online, to find out about birth control method. That was actually a barrier method, IMCO foam. And actually it worked, y'all. It terminated all the little sperms. So you couldn't get pregnant that way. Of course it had a failure rate, but thank goodness I never was a part of the failure rate. And then they had physical methods out there, like condoms and stuff. They had a failure rate, but they also had positives, like preventing STDs. And you can just Google that if you don't know what it is, because I don't really know who will be watching this video. But y'all, I was thinking, why do people think of a final solution instead of thinking about prevention? I even saw somebody said, well, if you don't want to cut down on the population of the world for the future, well, what are you going to do so people don't starve to death? And y'all, I was hollering and screaming, permaculture, permaculture, permaculture. Because if people was growing their own permaculture gardens and permaculture food forests and the places that had land all over the place, y'all, it'll be a part of a reforestation dream. And we would correct the planet by letting it, allowing it to correct itself. We'll be able to breathe better and eat better because we'll have organic foods that we'll be growing ourselves. Organic food that you don't have to pay for once you get your seeds or your starter plants, and you take care of them by giving them real fertilizer, which is either vegetable compost, meaning the tree branches that you cut off and leaves, as they say, chop and drop, or animal leftovers, whether it's cow manure, chicken manure, sheep manure, whatever. It's a great fertilizer for your plants. Why do people use all those chemicals that have all those terrible side effects, y'all? It's not organic. It's just a matter of researching if you don't know. Sometimes as simple as what? Just asking somebody that knows about permaculture and get started right where you are. Just using a container with a little earth in it and that seed or that starter plant, and giving it water and give it some encouragement every day and watch it grow. And then you'll know that yes, you can do it. Whatever you feed, grow. Whether it's the plants that you eat or your family. So y'all, if you don't plant anything, including people, you won't have to worry about having to nurture it and watching it grow. But I would hate to think that I plant a seed in a pot and before the seed could grow, I just dig the seed up and toss it away. Because if I didn't want that seed that turned into a plant, maybe my neighbor would. If not this neighbor over here, that neighbor over there. It takes a village, y'all. Y'all think my food forest will be eaten by one of me? It's not. It's there for the community, y'all. Right there in Jambar and Jelly. We're going to share with our neighbors, especially seeds, seed sharing exchange. And we're going to have farmers markets so we can become self-sustaining. Because the same thing that we're learning about sustainability, once it's proven that it works, will be taught to the next person and the next person and the next person. And we already know that permaculture economics does work. It's been proven by other people. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's just a matter of sharing the information to more people I hope you share it, and you share it, and you share it, and you share it. And I know that this person here, she's sharing right now. As much as I can, I share the information about permaculture. Permaculture can help us save the planet, y'all. And instead of us thinking of taking away life, we can just think of planning. Planning. Whether you're planning on what you want in your permaculture garden, what fruits and vegetables that you want to grow, same difference with your family. You can decide when and how you're ready, and then it's up to the Most High to bless you with that little person, because sometimes your body clock run out or sometimes the things that you do thinking that it's your choice will ruin your body, and you cannot ever have another child. I know my mom had me. She was 22 years old, but she sure didn't plan me, y'all. But she was with her parents, so they kept me. And it took a village, and I'm here today, and I'm glad, y'all. I'm glad I made it. She had no idea that she couldn't have any more children after me. So it's a good thing she decided to keep me instead of getting rid of me one way or another. You just never know, y'all. You just never know about people. But it is alternatives other than terminating people. But it's all a matter of people say choice these days. But my choice is give life a chance and do permaculture. And if you can't raise somebody, allow somebody else who can raise them to raise them. Adoption is a good option still. Hopefully somebody inside of the family that wants a baby, that can take the baby, which used to be most of the adoptions, family adoptions. But nowadays, lots of times, people that's not members of the family. But either way it goes, it's better to have a chance than not have a chance at all. I love my life, y'all. And I try my best to do good in the world as long as I'm here. I hope what I said made sense to somebody out there. Leave me a note. Let me know what you think. If you want to do a live conversation about this topic, about the population control and climate change, or any other topic, just let me know. We can do it, y'all. Maybe on some Sunday or Saturday. Let me know. I can do that. I'm retired, y'all. So anyway, until next time, y'all. Peace, peace, power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.